Boss, boss. Trust your art.
Yeah.
Yo, I said trust your art. It's a work of art. It is beat out of this spark. It's guns to your heart. To start with this flow, it's unpredictable. I said it before. I'm continental. It's the A, the L, B, A, R, and the T, O. I came from a zero to a hero, like a bird, like a sparrow, from a bow to an arrow. I'm going straight in the middle. Keep going, ass, make a giggle. She shakes while I wiggle. It's funny when I'm drinking. I can't think no more. My flow, ignore, explore. This metaphor. I'm verbs and words. It's Hilton, a problem. You bring the verbs. Come on the couch, dick in the mouth. She screams, she shouts, then I kick her out. You know what I'm about? A player says player from the Himalaya. I felt like I don't care. It's the way they're coming down. And I'm caressing while I'm undressing. I'm possessing and I'm testing while I'm caressing while I'm kissing on her neck. She gets wet. Romeo and Juliet. It's hard. You gotta respect my flow. You can't neglect. So check by check. Ain't getting no better. It's down when I'm in there. It's slowly getting wetter when I kiss her on the nipple. She giggle like you. It's true. It's Blaze. You know how he do. But wait, back to me, the true MC. There ain't nobody out there who spits like me. From A to B, from here to NYC. From Africa, I ain't popular, but I'm particular and I'm similar to my competitor, and I'm better. Look at the sweater. 100 tags, we get bags. 100 tags, we get bags.
100 tags, we get bags, yo! Shit! Yo, boss! Let's go. 100 tags, we get bags.
I told you, having a better time. I'm only warming up. Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Trust Your Art. You got my boy
T starts, baby. Oh yeah, OYE. A pleasure to be with you guys once again. Let's go.
The confidence levels.
Hi.
My boy
Blaze-Yann.
Blaze-Yann. Wait,
One and only.
why do you call yourself Blaze?
That's my name.
Is it Blaze like Blaze, you Blaze, or
The first time I heard it, I was like,
he Blaze, he smokes?
that's what I thought. I thought that's why he called him Blaze, but apparently that's his actual real name.
So your dad called you Blaze?
Want to see my ID?
Damn, nigga. Relax.
We believe you.
Really believe you. So your dad called you Blaze?
Yeah.
Can I ask, does your dad Blaze?
No.
Something to think about.
Nah, it doesn't.
Anyway, it's a sick name though, Blaze. So anyway, guys, listen.
You
How's
haven't even introduced yourself.
Oh, sorry, Alberto. Where can they follow you, by the way?
Y'all can follow me on T's Thoughts.
Why should they follow you on T's Thoughts? What you got? What you do?
What do I do? Shh. I do a lot of stuff, guys. All about the fashion world. Basically, I'm just that trendy CEO, Premium Fellows. So if you want to know about that type of lifestyle, that type of stuff, all positive vibes only, folks. Only positive vibes. So come through.
Boss. What do you do?
I'm an app developer.
Okay.
Yeah, at Blaze-Yann. Follow me. Video editor, YouTuber.
Okay.
CV high.
CV, I know.
Heartbreak now playing. No.
Alberto attest. You know all about that fashion. 100 tags. Check it out. We keep it moving. But before we start, how you guys doing? How's your week been? What's been up? How's your week been? What's going on?
Oh, I need to talk about this. Leanne. Leanne. Love Island.
Okay.
Pisses me off, bro. These girls. Oh.
These girls. Man, said these girls. These girls.
I don't all of
Everybody. Shots. Everybody's taking
All
shots.
of them.
God, what meant these girls?
They are so delusional, so entitled, so. Oh, bro.
Get my glasses
When I
off for
was
this
watching that episode, I swear to God, I wanted to slap up the screen. I remember I paid for that.
The screen.
For that.
Okay.
MacBook Pro.
Let me relax. So why do you hate about what Leanne did? Let's break it down. Why do you hate about it?
So what happened is, for those of you that haven't watched Love Island, she basically.
Just by the way, by the time this comes out, it's like 3 weeks later.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit late, but yeah. So she led Mike on.
Okay.
For 2 weeks.
Wait. From what I remember, I said I tried to make it work.
Okay.
You know what? Actually, wait. You know what? Before you even start, let's get the facts right. This chick says she tried.
You need
So
to
say
attest.
that.
You need to attest. You need to attest.
Say
You need
that.
to
She
attest.
says she tried.
Yeah.
So start. Say it again. She tried to make it work.
Gosh, nuts.
This is live. This is live right here. It's rough out here in these streets.
He said how mad he was. You guys are gosh, I just chill like that. I'm from South Africa. This is
Yo.
standard. I'm like
In the mean streets of
Premium
Queens,
Fellows.
Okay. So what I say?
so go on, Leanne.
You know what? My issue is not with the fact that she didn't like it.
Yeah.
Because I also said from the beginning that Mike. Let me close this. Technical difficulties. Yeah, so I was saying from the beginning that Mike was doing just too much. He wasn't doing enough. You know, like every girl likes to chase, right? And he put it on the plate for her too much. So she didn't feel like she had to like fight for him, if that makes sense. So I understand why she wasn't really into him. I've been saying that anyways. My issue with her is the way, number one, she disrespected him behind his back, saying stuff like, I don't want him to kiss me. Yeah, I don't want him to kiss me. He disgusted me. Don't touch me. Don't nothing. Okay. That was strike one.
Yeah.
Strike number two was when she broke up with him, right? And she says basically stuff like, oh, well, it just didn't bang, you know, like, I mean, I tried and I just don't like you. And she's there smiling in his face and I'm thinking, what is wrong with you? That is not a way to like let someone down like that.
Yeah.
If a guy had done that to a girl on national TV,
toxic masculinity.
you know that's murder.
What's the word?
Toxic
masculinity.
masculinity.
He brings his words out. What? Say it again.
Toxic masculinity.
Break it down. What's that mean?
You've never heard it. Toxic masculinity.
We don't put words together.
I never heard that.
We'll call it TM for sure. When girls say TM.
What did you say last week? Social masturbation.
No.
What now? What?
Wow.
Who said that?
Wow. He said lube something.
Who said that? Nobody said that like that. No one said.
What did you say last time? Every time you say hands get greasy, say it again.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Say it again. What did you say last time?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He said social lubrication.
Social lubrication.
Isn't that what you said?
It's a social lubricant.
That's it.
Get it right.
Can't get it greasy again.
Get it right.
Getting awkward again. So go on. Tell us your point.
Okay, so basically, whenever girls talk about guys have toxic behaviors or whatever, it's stuff about like we feel we're entitled to this. We could do however we want to behave. We could ghost chicks. We could just act anyhow. And it obviously most times, all times, in a disrespectful way to chicks. But whatever the case is, it's always toxic. You know, like sometimes it could just be a case of, you know what, the guy doesn't see your point of view the way you're portraying it, but obviously his response is whatever it is, it's toxic, whatever, you know. But in some cases, yes, it does happen. Most cases, I don't know. But in this scenario, say for instance, whatever happened between Leanne and him, say he'd been the one who did that. That's what I'm saying. That would have been classed as toxic. But the girl doing it, guys, we're just supposed to be fine with it. Just be cool. Just take it. You're a guy.
So you guys are mad. So you guys are mad at the way the girl reacted. The girl acted to the whole situation.
Yeah, like she was very disrespectful.
Yeah, that whole situation, that was not how to handle it. That's not how to handle it. I'll let you speak on it. I'll give you my
how do you break up with someone? Like, you know, first of all, as a guy, I hate even having to break up with like anyone. Right? I try like most of the time. I
break up every day, B.
No, hold on. Like most of the time, it's like I would rather just distance myself from a person and them understanding the fact that, you know what, maybe he's not into it like that, as opposed to even like telling them that, you know what, I'm not feeling you.
You know, so you're saying you prefer to ghost?
I prefer to ghost, yeah.
Actually, no, and you know what's really, sorry guys to break this up.
Nah.
That's a very good, I know what we're going to talk about today.
Ghosted.
About ghosting. Ghosting and getting curved. Right. Because I feel like as a guy, we get curved. Guys get curved every day. And sometimes we don't even know what the curve is, because I'll tell you what, let me start this conversation. Should I start it off?
Start it off. Keep going.
I've been curved. Many times. It is what it is. Keep it going.
Keep going.
Keep it going.
Keep going.
But the way I got curved, I didn't know until my boy told me I'm getting curved. Because this girl was giving me some really good excuses. So I'm like, yo, you know, and I was trying hard. I was doing research. I'm like, I'm gonna take you to like an art gallery. Oh, that sounds amazing. But I gotta work on Friday.
Maybe art gallery. That's a little gem over there. In case you want to take.
Wait.
Yeah, take notes.
Just before you go into your story.
Yeah.
Art gallery. Just paint a picture of this girl, because not every girl you're gonna take to an art gallery.
It's gems.
So cool. So let me break this down. Okay, I believe. Okay, you get different type of girls.
Yeah. Okay,
some girls. Actually, no. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say this. When you meet a girl, I believe a date should be an amazing time.
Yeah.
100.
People do the same basic stuff. Let's go for a drink. It's good if it's a basic girl.
Yeah.
But you get a girl who's let's call her a premiership girl.
Okay.
You got premiership. You got
FA Cup.
FA Cup. You got championship.
Me personally.
How would you? Let's break it down.
In the streets.
Yeah, let's
That's how they call the streets.
You got
right?
Premiership.
No. No. In the streets, you got Champions League. shorties.
Champions
You got
League.
Champions League.
Champions
shorties.
League first, yeah.
Then you got Premier League shorties. Then you got the FA Cup. Okay.
And then you got to kick around on a Sunday.
So I've been told.
Kick around on a Sunday.
been told.
Okay, so
So I've
let
been
me go
told.
back to my point. So she was a Champions League type of girl.
Okay.
Whenever I met a Champions League or Premiership type of girl, I go in on the dates.
Okay.
And I feel like every man should do that. I don't want to say it's like you're hunting, but you got to study your prey. You got to go outside the box.
Yeah.
Because when you're inside the box, you can't see the label. Boss.
Oh,
Boss, write that down. Write that down. Write that down. Write that down, boss. I'm not ready for that.
No, we need cheers. Cheers for that one. I think that's what we started. We saw cheers. And
Yeah,
cheers.
that's cheers, boss.
Cheers. Eye to eye. Eye to eye.
Some drink chaps. So anyway, I was
Eye to eye. Eye to
healthy
eye.
water, herbal tea. So let me go back to my point. So
That ain't OT.
don't be snitching on my story, man. It's a Friday night. It's a Friday. The podcast on a Friday.
That's
night.
what gin and tonic is discovered about.
Let's go.
So anyway, let me go to the point. So I got this whatever art gallery. She's cool, but the thing with getting curved, they don't curve you on the day you ask. They don't curve you when you ask them. They drag it all week. So Monday we plan to go to art gallery on Wednesday. No, Thursday.
Alright.
So bang, lock it in the diary. Tuesday, hey, how you doing? How's day been? Cool, normal conversation. We know we're meeting on Thursday, so we ain't gonna talk about Thursday.
Yeah.
Probably Tuesday night, what time should we meet? We even plan the time. Wednesday night, get that text. I like a phone call. No, I lied. It was a text probably. Hey, I can't make it tomorrow. I gotta go to work. I so want to come. I'm so pissed off. But hey, we should do something else. I'm like, cool. I mean, I'm thinking, she really was
That was
busy.
Wednesday night.
Yeah. Keep it going. The week later,
Keep going.
I do something for the week after. Might have to change the game. So I did like 5-6 times.
Yeah.
And every time she had a good excuse. Like it wasn't like, no. She never said no. She always said, it sounds so nice, but I was getting curved the whole time.
Yeah.
So my boy's like, yo, you're getting curved.
Without realizing.
So what she did in Leanne, instead of playing along, she told the guy straight. I think as a guy, I respect her for telling the person straight. Because he knows it's over. It is done. Move on. So she did what she's meant to do. I can't get mad at her.
Right. Let me.
Go on.
Okay. Let me take the baton now. Okay. Cool. Do you know what? For me, I've always said this: communication is key. Regardless of any situation, communication is key. Whether you misread the situation or whatever, communication and just let's have a sit down. I want to tell you my point of view. You tell me your point of view. We'll bring it together. Remember you told me about the avocado thing. So basically, this is the analogy. You can see a 6, but from your point of view, you see a 9. From my point of view, I see a 6. But we're both correct. Nobody's actually wrong. We're just seeing it from different perspectives. Yeah,
Boss.
so,
Boss.
go.
Who's going to be boss today?
Aye.
Dave's boss. Talk about boss today. Go on.
Is that a bar?
That was a bar. Man, I just told you.
Feel it?
It's a 6 and a 9, and you see a 6 and a 9. We see the same thing, but it's
It's
different.
all about perspective.
It's all about perspective.
It's all about
Underline
You
that.
need to change your glasses.
Wow, what's wrong with my glasses?
I counted 1 shot.
I count 2 shots. Wow, what's wrong with my glasses? Yeah.
If you're seeing a 6 and I'm seeing a 9.
I'm losing confidence.
The best way to describe. Okay, what are you trying to say? She got deeper. Sometimes you know what? Sometimes go deeper with people.
Yeah, you don't.
So
You don't
this is what I'm trying to say. Okay, for example, you see my phone.
Yeah.
I got my screen phone on right now. What do you see from the back of my phone? You see?
Just that.
Just that.
Yeah.
I see the time and the date. So we look at the same phone, but we're seeing 2 different things.
Okay.
So sometimes you can look at something from a different perspective.
Yeah.
So a
Both-
6
both-
and a
both
9
look at the
upside
same
down.
thing.
There we go.
Both look at the same thing.
Keep it
so
going.
now, keep it going. So now, basically with Leanne, right? The whole situation was this: she's not feeling the dude, or whatever. Me, I wouldn't. If I'm not feeling a shorty, I'm not gonna go behind her back and start talking to my boys like, yeah, blah blah blah. Oh, I get that.
Yes, you will.
No.
Yo, if you got a shorty, I know before you even tell the shorty, you be like, yo, you know what? I'm like, yo, what's up with this girl? You be like, you know what? She's
I'm
dead.
not feeling her. No, I just say, I'm not feeling her. Why not? Our conversation isn't. Yo, let's be honest. You would tell. Let me finish. I'm gonna be like, if I was talking to you, I'm like, yo, sure. You be like, yo, what happened to that shorty? Man, she's just like, she's dry. So unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna work. I'm gonna be like, I get the ick. I don't want him to touch me. I don't want to this. That's just unnecessary. Just putting the guy down, in my opinion. It's unnecessary.
The reason why it's bad because on TV, But think about it. If you ask me about a girl, I ain't gonna be like, I don't like her. I'm like, yo, this girl's breath stinks. Her feet smell. She always burps. She farted 5 times yesterday.
But isn't that essentially what she was doing?
But exactly, we all do that. But it's because on TV we've seen that.
Wait. That's the point I was about to make, isn't it? It's like, I agree with you that I probably would do that with my boys, but that's the thing. You have to be mindful of the fact that you are on national TV. You cannot do that on national TV.
Let's not forget the TV, because sometimes you get caught up in the moment.
Sure.
But so she was in the moment.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Am I right or wrong?
Okay, she was in the moment.
She was in the moment. So what she did was she just told her girlfriends that, yo, what's up with this guy?
Okay, you know what?
I'm not feeling because I feel sick. I can't touch the guy. And it's real, she didn't feel like that.
You know what? I can even allow that. I can let that go. My issue was with how she spoke to him when she broke up with him.
When she broke
face
up
to
with him,
face.
that's
she was just
point.
blatantly rude, bro. Trust me.
I don't feel.
Did you not watch the same episode?
I don't feel there was any point in being.
You know what I said? Okay, because this is the thing about this.
And
okay?
you said the other thing.
Before you go on, real quick, let me say this real quick, because this is the point about this, guys. I had to understand this myself. And today it's all about education. Today we're going to educate people. I feel people need to educate this. Do you know when you're with a girl? I won't say when you're with a girl. It's common decency, but and this is for the ladies out there.
Keep going.
A girl doesn't owe you nothing unless she's wifey. If a girl curves you or something, she don't owe you nothing. This girl has been seeing this guy for how long? How long have they been on TV for?
You read that up for me.
How long have they been on TV for?
You read that
no, how long have they been on TV for?
Like 3 weeks.
2 weeks.
2-3 weeks.
You don't owe nobody nothing for 2 weeks. She could say whatever she wants. It's 2 weeks.
Nah.
Now, if you're together for like 5 months or a year, you owe them time, whatever. I used to get mad at girls. Like a girl would do something, I'd be like, yo, this girl's disrespectful. And I thought, wait, she doesn't owe me. She doesn't owe me an explanation. Bro, getting curbed, getting ghost it's okay. She doesn't owe me nothing.
But you're missing the point.
Am I right?
You're missing the point.
Go on.
It's not about her breaking up with him. It's not about that. It's about
the
how
manner.
she spoke to him.
It's the manner.
That's what we're talking about. She was blatantly disrespectful.
Tell me what she said. Tell me what she said.
Okay. She specifically said, right, like this, literally like this, like, I mean, I tried to make you work for like 2 weeks, but
is she lying?
Wait.
Is she lying?
Let me finish.
Keep going.
I tried to make you work for like 2 weeks, but it's just not banging. First of all, if you're breaking up with someone, why are you gonna bring up words like banging and stuff like that? That's point one, right?
Let
me keep going.
Man, take that shit.
It's just not banging. I mean, I tried, but I just don't like you. And proper smiling.
But is she lying though?
Bro, would you do that? Would you say that to a girl?
Listen, end of the day.
No, answer the question. Would you say those exact words to a girl? Knowing how girls are sensitive and everything, would you say that to a girl?
Sensitive,
but that's what I'm saying.
But we're still human beings. We're still human beings.
As guys, we're supposed to be able to take it. But the thing is, guys have feeling too. Like this situation, like any situation, you will have some sort of emotional fallout. You know, but the thing is, I know.
Let me think, you guys have nice breakups. My breakups are worse than that. Just put it out there. I've been sworn at, spat at.
That's just based on you not attested to your shit.
I thought that was a good breakup. I was like, that was nice.
But same time,
I was jealous.
At the same time, that's a girl that you've known for a while. That's a proper relationship breakup. This is someone you've known for 2 weeks.
I got a question. I got a question.
Yeah.
Would you rather have the way she spoke to him or big ghost? Which is worse?
Nah, it shouldn't be a choice.
It shouldn't be a choice. Let me tell you something. Let's say, I'll give you me as an example. Say that was me, right?
Yeah.
And it was a shorty, and I was gonna do the breakup. I want to, first of all, just like.
First of all, you're gonna use big words. That's gonna. Listen, first of all, we're not lubricating enough.
That's a big word.
To him.
This guy's so lubricating enough.
Everything he says, everything with you is some lubrication in there. Go on.
Wow.
Go on.
Somebody.
Sorry.
By the way, we should be drinking the shot. Let me start again. Let's just rewind. Bring that shit back. Okay, cool. So same with me. I was gonna holler and I was gonna talk to a shorty. You know, I would say to the boys, you know what? I'm not feeling this. It's just not live. She's not as live as I thought she'd be. Or whatever the situation is. Yeah, I might say that to the dudes, right? But I'm not gonna like the way she was doing it. Was like, You know, for me, I felt like that was unnecessary. I felt like that was unnecessary.
You know what I think she did? I think she was trying to play for the cameras as well.
Yeah, I feel like she was
trying to like look like good and trying to make it look stupid as well. But she made herself look stupid in the process.
For me, I just feel like she overdid it. Me personally.
Yeah, clearly.
You guys don't. People break up. I don't know what type of relationship you guys have been in. People are harsh when they break up. It's a breakup.
I'm not harsh when I break up.
You don't have to be. I'm not saying you have to be. We're different though. But when people break up, like okay, let's break it down. Yeah. When you break up with somebody, two things. I don't like them no more. I've fallen out in love with them.
No.
Or they've hurt me.
Alberto, in this situation, we need to look at the situation as it is. The guy's done nothing wrong.
Yeah,
all he's done is been a nice guy. That's literally all he's done.
Listen,
And it's the exact same thing with Rebecca.
With
the exact same thing with Rebecca when she broke up with Connor G. Right? So, he's just too kind. I was like, he's too kind.
No, but he was though.
But how you gonna say dude is too kind and that's the fault?
Because
I know it's the whole thing about nice guys finish last. I know all of that, but girls be saying, "Oh, there no nice guys out here," blah blah blah. You gotta do this too kind.
Nice guys don't win. Nice guys win. Nice guys.
You know what it is.
Personally, yes, I know you need the thrills and you need the gentleman side of things. You need
do girls really? Okay, this is gonna be part 2. We need to get some girls in the shot for part 2 because I feel like this is guys talking. I want the girls to hear this. Do girls really want a nice guy?
No, I don't.
Or is that a lie?
I don't think so. Girls don't want a nice guy. Girls want a guy who can treat him like a princess, but also give him that thrill of a bad boy. That's it. It's as simple as that.
Because I'll be honest with you guys, every time I've been a nice guy, I've taken an L.
I'll break it down.
I took an L, but tonight I bounce back.
I'll break it down to you exactly how it is because I've actually mastered this all now.
But
But
Blaze, it's because you love her.
You love her.
You love her, Blaze. Go on.
Listen, relationships. For them to let me break it down like this. This is gems right here.
Keep going.
Take a notepads out.
Keep going.
As a
Put
guy,
your number back in your bag.
tell me if I'm wrong, right? As a guy, when we like a girl, we just want it to be easy. Am I right or am I wrong? As a guy, if you like a girl, you just want to be able to tell her I like you and let it be that easy, and her just accept that and that's it, isn't it? However, when you're dealing with a girl, psychological games are everything at keeping that girl. Girls like psychological games. It's not even so much that they like a bad guy or a good guy. They just like psychological games. Wait, you don't hear me on this?
Listen, just listen.
Okay.
Listen, keep going.
Listen.
I'm listening. By the way,
a girl basically does not like something that's just on a plate. You see, for example, Leanne, right? Leanne liked Mike when she first saw him. She was like, "Oh my gosh, this guy is so attractive," right? So how did Mike fail in like securing Leanne, right?
Got too nice.
Mike just put it on a plate for her. He just made it so easy to where there was no challenge for her. A girl likes a little bit of a challenge. That's what I mean by psychological. That's what I mean by psychological games.
I concur with that to an extent. But then that goes back to my point of treat her like a princess, but give her the thrill of a bad boy.
Yeah.
That's the
so how do you do that?
That's a collab. But anyway,
can you do that?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I'm gonna come back to you. I want everyone to take notes. But first of all, let me tell you about how the breakup should have gone. If that was me, I'd be like, all right, cool. Tell my boys, yo, this is what's about to happen. I ain't feeling that much. Do you know what? I don't even need to tell you guys. I'm gonna just holler at yo, shorty. Alright, I'm gonna speak to you for a second.
No, first of all, sorry, this guy's lying because I hang out with this guy all day. This guy don't say that. He tells me everything. You don't talk like that about other people. You tell me straight, yo, shorty, blah, 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 blah,
yeah,
blah,
but when
blah,
you're talking
blah,
to your boy, so you're going to be real.
But that's what he's saying, though.
No, he's talking about to the girl. Like,
the girl. No, he's saying to your people.
No, I said that when I'm talking to the guys, but I'm saying when I'm talking to the girl.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
okay. I don't even speak like that, so I know this guy's I'm just trying to pander up for the jokes. But anyway, anyways, let's keep it going. I say to her that, look, okay, cool. We've tried this thing for 2 weeks. Unfortunately, I feel like we're drifting apart. We're not actually, like, I'm not fancying you the way I would have thought I'd be fancying you. I don't know on your side of things. I know you.
I am.
Daniel. I know, obviously, I don't. In terms of you towards me, yes, I know you like me. I like you, but I don't feel like it's gonna blossom into a relationship, or it's gonna blossom into us being a couple in here, sort of thing, here in the villa. You know, it might not be news that you want to hear, but unfortunately, it's how I feel, and I don't want to do it in a way that's going to make us sour. The end.
Not even all that, but you can even say all,
okay,
all that.
So in conclusion, because I think this answer can be done now. Is you were saying Leanne was a bit too cold to where she broke up with him.
No, let me actually say my point. My point is, girls should not just like treat guys. Girls should not just like forget the fact that a guy is also a human being as well. A human being with feelings as well.
But see, a girl can say that guy should
keep going.
Me as a guy, like even like in my past previous like small relationships and stuff like that, right? If I want to like drift away from the relationship, right? I don't even like to tell the girl, you know what, I'm not feeling it no more, because I hate to see the pain in their eyes and whatnot. So I look for any way to kind of like drop it to them where it's almost like a mutual agreement that we're like separating kind of thing, right? Even though like I want to say to them that I'm not feeling it no more, I want her to think that it's a mutual understanding that we're both separating kind of thing. So that way she can take it like a lot easier. Wait, let me land. The point I'm trying to make is that as a guy, I try to do everything to not hurt the girl in my delivery. Girls, however, when dealing with guys, they completely forget that we're also human beings, and they just say whatever and whatever comes to their mind that they want to tell us, completely disregarding our feelings. That's what I'm trying to say. To
Some, not all.
Yeah, no, obviously not all.
Yeah, some not.
But that's the point I'm trying to make.
You know what? I get what you're saying, and I'm just okay. So you want to say your conclusion too?
Yeah, the other point I was going to talk about was, so all of that happened. She was like, oh yeah, now I'm free or whatever. But then now she gets mad at the dude for not picking her. You've said no. You said to me you don't like me. You've told people behind my back, well, not behind my back, you spoke to you guys, oh, I give you the ick or whatever. But now you feel I should pick you after you said
you even go even when one step too far. Remember the part where she was like, obsessed with me. So
obsessed with me. Yes, there was that as well.
You know what?
You know what? Should I tell the issue? It's not just the one thing. It's a combination of everything together. That's now created this.
You know what I think we need to do, right? This will break it down, okay? And we're going to a conclusion. Let's wrap this up. Is this Leanne, a woman, and guys do the same thing. Some people are very bad at breaking up. And breaking up, there's no right way of being taught how to do it, because it's a very emotional and it's a very tough thing to do. Okay? There's lots of hate, anger. You know what? As she said,
every time. Everything we always anger.
No, I'll give example.
I'll get spot on.
Who hurt you, boo boo?
It's understandable, man.
You know, hurt you, boo boo. You know, like man's getting flashbacks. No, listen.
Blaze, perfectly timed. Perfectly timed.
Two shots. Get my shit together. Let me get my shit together. No, let me break it down. Let me tell you what. Let me stop saying to anger.
I love that.
That's you. He said it. I love that. No, let me break it down. I'll tell you why I said the case. Let me start saying breaking up is hard, because number one, when a girl breaks up with a guy, one of the biggest shit she gets pissed off about is she wastes her time. Girls look at time as so important because they look like I invested time in this guy. So when I say breakups are hard, it's a lot of anger because girls are like, I can't believe I actually love this guy. You know what I mean? I gave myself to this guy. But same thing.
That's on the basis that the guy did wrong.
No. Same thing with the guy. Like the same thing. The reason why a breakup is always bad to the person who's receiving it, because you could be nice and soft about it, but when you're being soft about it, you're lying.
How do you break up with someone?
Not all breakups are bad. Wait, you know what?
Not all breakups are bad. I'm just saying. What I'm trying to say to you is,
what's your ideal way of breaking up with someone then? Let's say this.
Get with her sister. Just get the anger.
Wait, what?
Okay. No. So my way of a good breakup is this, okay? No, a good breakup is, but remember, a good breakup comes from maturity. It's putting the person. A good breakup is respecting and loving the person you're breaking up with.
Okay, so you know what I was saying before about like the whole mind games thing, right? And that it's almost like, because you guys are saying that, oh no, not everyone does that, right? I feel like it's almost like an unwritten force of nature type thing, right? I'll tell you what I mean. If I say to you, right, this mobile phone right here, right, and I tell you everything that's inside this mobile phone, right, and I say to you, it's worth 1,000 or whatever pounds, and I put it right in front of you, and I say to you, go on it all you want, right? Have fun with it and everything, right? I pull out this dirty looking Nokia 3310, right? And I say to you, but no matter what you do, right? Go crazy on this new iPhone 11 Pro, whatever, right? But whatever you do, please don't touch this one right here. I'm not going to tell you what's inside it, but just it's just like some silly little Nokia 3310. Just don't touch it, please. I kid you not. Your mind is going to go crazy thinking about the thing that you cannot have.
Yeah.
And that's my point. When a guy gives everything to a girl, right, she feels like she has everything on the plate. And so she starts wondering about, but I like the element of not knowing. You see what I'm trying to say? And that's the point I'm trying to make to you.
See, girls need a bit of mystery.
Yeah, and that mystery is what keeps
girls need a bit of mystery. Which goes back to that point when I said you need to be able to treat her like a princess, like a gentleman, but you need to give her the thrill of a bad boy. That to me, for girls, that's the perfect blend.
I agree with that.
You need to be able to do that.
Perfect blend?
That's a perfect blend, I feel, for girls.
Bro, if you're too nice to a girl, no matter who you are, even rich guys, as rich as they are, if they're too nice, the girl will get the money off the rich guy and she'll go fuck some next broke dude around the corner that's straightening up like shit. Because that's just how it is.
I know what I think it is. That's wow. That's wow. The funny part is,
I truth in what
no.
I concur to an extent, yeah.
You concur?
I concur
So
to an extent.
I think what you're saying is right, but I'm just trying to say is that I think it's very bad to think every girl's like that because there are some good girls out there.
Oh, obviously not every
Not every girl. Of course, don't mean every girl. When everyone says don't mean everybody. This is what I'm trying to say is what you're saying is right, but I feel that game is a game you put on somebody who gives you that game.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta wait for the girls.
You can't put that game on everybody because I've met some shorties, a good percentage, and it depends on the type of shorty. I met some Champions League Premiership girls who are not just about playing games.
This is true.
They're nice. You're nice to them. They're nice to you. She would tell you straight, "Yo, you know I like you because you're such a nice person. You make me feel special." Now I've met some girls who love them games.
It's only so long until she gets bored of that nice boy.
No.
They don't get bored of the nice. Listen, they don't get.
Let me come back to you.
Just before you say that, right, I just want to say that. I just want to respond to that really quickly. With those girls, right, my response to that is there's different levels to those mind games. Mm-hmm. So, for example, like those girls that you were talking about that just like, play those kind of games, you want to go extra level with them because you have to counter, like the same force, like the same force that thing.
Dude,
right?
I'm a pretty fellow. I let them go.
Wait, but hold on. But like those girls that you're talking about, the good girls that you're talking about. Wait, the good girls that you're talking about, don't do that, right?
Salute.
Hello.
It's a Friday. It's payday.
Those good girls that you're talking about that don't play those games, right?
Yeah.
You still have to play them to a certain element. I don't mean like the full force, but there is still an element of mystery that you have to keep, and that's just an unwritten rule of nature.
That's what it is. I don't think
it's a universal law.
You need to level your game up.
I don't think.
Oh
yeah. See, this is the thing.
How much shots you count? How much shots you count? 2 shots. You got 2 shots. Listen, man. I'm telling you straight, right? Like, okay. I'm not so good what you're saying.
Where's your notepad, man? Take notes.
Listen.
I'm gonna come back to you.
The game.
To be told.
Exactly. And we've been the game for years. And I'm trying to say to you, there's a part where you level up and you meet girls who know what they want. What you're talking about is girls who don't know what they want. A girl who doesn't know what she wants is going to play games. You meet a girl who says, you know what? I want a guy who's got this, that, and this. This guy has got this, that, and this. I'm cool with this, that, and this. Exactly.
Or he shows the potential.
You talk about these young gunners who think I'm going to play games.
Do you know what? I'm going
to you know why I use young gunners?
It's
It's not young gunners, but the reason why I use young gunners is because these girls are playing games are childish.
Yeah.
Games are childish. FIFA, PlayStation, not FIFA because grown man play FIFA. But games are childish.
Oh my gosh, I was about to use FIFA. I was about to use PlayStation as an example.
The reason why I'm saying that childish because if you know what you want as a woman, you don't have to play games. Girls like, you know what? I want a guy who could do this. Like, listen, you met a guy.
Well, can I just say one thing? Girls will flirt with you just out of boredom. That's another thing. And that's playing games.
That was so random.
It's true though. But it's true though.
The worst part is, I was going like some deep shit. Like, I'm about to turn my seat. I was like, what's he going to say? Girls who flirt. You're drinking water, but you sound like us. Girls who flirt.
It's for fun. It's one day. That was like, you want to let that distract you from the fact that Nick Meal's going to
I know what I mean. Guys, and I stopped too, like, it's about to go down. I had to.
It's about to go in. But that just goes back to the point.
I'm trying to make, right? So like, I think that the point I'm trying to make is that I'm saying that these are human emotions that nobody can avoid or escape, kind of thing. Mm-hmm. You guys are talking about, but those are the girls that play games, and then there are good girls and stuff like that. But what I'm talking about is human emotions that no matter whether you're a good person or a bad person, you cannot avoid human emotions. Let me land. You will always, emotionally as a person, naturally get bored of something, and you need something to just like rejuvenate your energy or like your enthusiasm in something. That's just natural human emotions.
Okay, cool.
Nobody can avoid that.
Okay, we've got that part. So he's saying people get bored.
That's what he
You
said.
see how quick I did that. But the point I'm trying to say to you is this, right? Is that now you're going into a deeper, another conversation.
No,
Because-
that's the same point.
No. The reason why I'm saying that because you talk about the person in a relationship getting boring. That's a deeper. Am I right?
We're
That's
talking
a
about
deeper.
routines and all that.
That's routines. That's peak on the person who's doing whatever. We're trying to say to you this that games. We play games. I've played games. And games.
I don't play games.
Oh, sorry.
He's like, we play games.
I know.
I'm not playing with
They got bottles. We got bottles. But listen. Okay, let me say I
Play no games. The only games I play on the pitch.
The way
athlete.
you sold me out.
Oh my God,
I play games. He play games. We play games.
They play games. Okay, so
me.
listen. Okay,
You play games.
let me say I.
Yeah. Speak for yourself.
2020.
I'm one eye.
I thought it was we. 2020. I thought it was we.
You're a test, no?
So
Don't you
okay,
test?
let me. You know what? Can I test?
You're a test.
Let me test.
Go and test.
Okay, keep it going.
Keep going.
Okay, keep it going.
Keep going.
So
Stop.
yeah. The games.
Yeah.
I understand what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not speaking about the games, but I'm trying to say to you, when you get to a level where you get the cheat code and you go, bonus round. I'm talking to you about bonus rounds. You still talk about the game. You still on level 1 playing this game.
No, we're playing Sonic or something. What is this?
I'm talking about bonus rounds. When you get to
bonus
bonus
rounds?
rounds, where you start to meet a woman who knows exactly what she wants.
Yeah.
A girl, you see the girl from what's her name, her show, whatever. Leanne. Let me finish my point. You see, like example, Leanne, I'll bring back to Leanne or whatever. I gave her pub because she knew what she wants. She goes, I don't want you.
Yeah.
She did it wrong, but she's honest. I respect that.
Mm-hmm.
I know so many girls who don't know what they want, so they play games.
Sales.
Does it make sense? When you know what you want and you meet a person who's got exactly the type of man you're looking for, ain't nobody got time for games. When you play a game, what happens? There's a winner and a loser. There's not two winners. So if you meet a girl and you're both playing games, somebody's going to lose.
Someone's gonna lose,
It's you or her. That's what I'm trying to say to you. So when you do this all your life, as a guy, you be getting wins, but you might be single because you're just banging and you're moving on. Or you might get the loss.
You might win some.
But if you're mature enough to say, you know what? I ain't playing no games. I've met you. I love what you stand for. I love who you are as a person. As my boy Mike said to the girl, I want to be with you because I think me and you can make it work. He's put it on the table. That's it. She's seen what's on the table. If she's mature enough and she plays her part, that's a proper relationship.
So the reason why.
So you came from France?
Let me get there.
So basically, we go back with.
Thing.
Yeah. Give her.
Yeah,
Give me a second. You're eating carbs. You're looking. Why do you keep on eating? He knows it's bad.
So we had technical
Comments. Why are you
difficulties.
still eating?
We had technical difficulties, so let me start again.
Get it go.
Keep
So-
going.
The reason why my views are as they are about like playing mind games and stuff like that, right? When I came from France, like when I was like 14, 15, right?
Yeah.
And
That's
then
where.
prior to coming here to the UK, I knew nothing about girls, right?
Okay.
So when I came here, is the first time I got introduced to like girls and girlfriends and stuff like that. And I was literally your definition of a nice guy. I always, when I had a freaking school disco, right, I called a girl and I'll be like, will you do me the honor of going to the disco? I said some stupid shit like that. Will you do me the honor of like going to the disco with me? I was literally that nice guy type thing, right? Every guy how a guy should be in a relationship, I was that guy. I could always get the girl that I wanted. However, I could never keep a girl. Like, I could never like keep a girl like long term in a relationship. And eventually, through like.
So when you say never keep her, did she break up with you?
Yeah, they would always break up.
Was that a bad breakup like on TV?
No, it's just like one of those where like they'll just break up with me. Like,
Do you know what it is right now?
Did they ever cheat on you?
Can I get to the point?
Did they ever cheat on you?
Get your point.
Huh?
Did they ever cheat
I
on
don't
you?
know if they did or not. What
Just broke up with you.
I'm trying to say is that
He's a nice guy. What up?
So confidence was low for a bit.
No. Just listen to what I'm trying to say, isn't it? So basically,
Confidence was low. Taurus.
so the point I make, so fuck it, yeah.
I could hear his voice. The bass. I could tell from the bass. The confidence was gone. Go on.
Can I finish my sentence?
Finish. Go on.
Stop drinking your flavorless water, man. Put it down.
Go on.
That's a flavor in
Actually,
there.
there is flavor.
We got some flavor in there.
Okay. Told him.
So the point I'm trying to make is that like I always used to get like dumped basically because I never knew there is a whole psychological.
His face went down.
I mean, I was waiting to do it myself. I was waiting to do it. I was waiting.
Go on, keep it chin up. Keep it chin up, man.
Listen to these guys, listen to me, yeah. This is actually knowledge for all you guys out there. Right?
Go on, so you used to get dumped a lot?
I'm not ashamed to put my story on the line
Put your L's out.
to help you guys out there, right?
You took them L's and made them double L's.
I'm talking to my viewers, please. There is a whole psychology, right?
Yeah.
Behind also understanding how to be in a relationship.
100.
That includes keeping a person happy and this and that stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I did not know that at first. So I just thought that however you feel like you're supposed to treat them, it should be enough kind of thing. Which really and truly is what I said in the beginning, like you should be able to just like tell the girl that, oh, I love you all the time and whatnot, and just be happy and not have to play mind games. That's how it should be. But it's not like that in reality. That's what I'm trying to say to you. And through trial and error, I understood how it works, and now I know how to keep a freaking girl. So what I'm trying to say to you is that like all these kind of like mind games and stuff like that, they're important in a relationship.
Okay, thanks for that.
No, I was waiting for you to say caveat again. No caveats, no?
No, I really mean thanks for that. It makes a lot of sense. I think what you're trying to say is the word mind games is the wrong word to use.
It always sounded like, you know when you get those schoolers, you know, get off the light.
Thanks for that.
No, I appreciate what you said. No, it's really good.
It was really good.
But what I want to say is that what I want to say is
keep going.
Keep going?
Keep going.
Keep going?
Keep going.
Keep going. Okay, listen. You're right.
It was that old thing.
It's very easy to get a girl, it's hard to keep a girl.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with you. What we were trying to say, the mind game is not part. The part of keeping a girl is this. Is depending who the girl is, you're on a journey. Okay? And when you're on a journey, it comes routine. We can't escape routine. It's natural. When I said the word love, if you really love somebody, you're always going to make an effort to keep her happy. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
So if you're going to routine, for example,
and
say
vice versa.
Exactly. So say for example, I get a girl, we're dating, and we're together, she moves in. I play football on Wednesday. She plays netball on Friday. I don't see her on Wednesday and Fridays. She goes to salsa dancing on Tuesday. We have a movie night on Sunday. Does it make sense? Saturday night, I cook dinner, watch a movie. The stuff you can do to spice up your relationship.
Yeah. You see, that was the point that I was trying to bring. Like, you have that routine from that 9 to 5 routine.
But you got your own routine also.
Exactly.
And she got her routine. And you put it together.
But the thing is, and this is what I feel again, it goes, you know, like, a lot of things I've learned last year and this year. Actually, I'd say the last 3 years in terms of relationships and stuff like that. Like, learning from girls, right? Girls who were on the level, right? And here's one thing. You guys could have your 9 to 5s or whatever, but that doesn't mean that you guys can't first of all understand what's your love language, what's my love language. Let's combine that first of all. Second of all,
Touch his chin.
No, that's good.
Exactly. Love language. You gotta know what you're talking about.
I'm waiting. My hands for me.
You pause.
That's the touch point. Relax. You need to relax. No, but wait, before you finish. I want something that you were saying. Let's break it down. You need to know this. And I feel like I'm going to go deeper in this now. Because he said it. Sorry to cut you off. But they don't understand that word you meant. So let me explain this in a deeper form.
Are you saying he don't understand love language?
Yes, but I feel like people might not understand how deep we're talking about love language.
Alright, okay.
So I want to explain.
I might as well finish. I might say both points that you explain both.
Okay, go on.
So I was going to say the love language, we both know what page we're on and how we're going to get there. The second thing I was going to say is we'll be like, okay, cool. We both do our 9 to 5. We know that we want to be together. We want to make this work. We need to avoid the routine becoming the only thing. So we pick a Wednesday, we do whatever we do on Wednesday. It could be game night or whatever. Friday we have date night, and Sunday we have one other thing. So in that week, you have 3 things out of 7 days that you and Shorty will be looking forward to.
Bro, I know this.
Wait, I do this. Of course I do this.
I do this. I do this. No, but that's my point.
You didn't do it when you first came here.
No, but what I'm saying is that is one solution.
You weren't doing it. You weren't doing it. Listen, let me break it down.
Shut up, baby.
Let me. You know what?
Shut up.
This is the part that I think everyone needs to listen to very carefully. And I want people. This is the part where I say, get your pen and paper.
He loves her.
He loves her.
He loves her.
I'm going to break it down to you guys. There's something called values, and there's something called beliefs.
Yes.
And that's the love language he's talking about.
You need to
Now, let me
listen
explain
to
what values are. When you meet a woman, she got a value, a belief of what she thinks love is. So we all got different beliefs of what we think love is. So, for example, I had a girlfriend before. Her belief of love, her value of love, was me being emotional. She didn't care about money, care about cinema. She wanted cuddles and kisses. All that she ever needed.
Tactile.
It goes deeper because obviously her father didn't give her that, or her parents, whatever. But she wanted the cuddles. That's all she needed. For me to do that, that proves I loved her.
That was her love language.
That's her love language. No presents, nothing. No games.
You loved her.
No games to prove that I loved her. For me to know that a girl loves me is all I need is just that
Food.
checkup and food. Let's put it out there, food. I need a checkup and food. If she could make checkup and food, checkup and food. If she checks up on me and she makes a good bill.
Check up with your hamburger.
If she's like, yeah, babe, I came to see you. I brought you food.
Wifey snacks.
Wifey.
I bought snacks and food.
Wifey snacks
That's
and
it.
food. Them snacks though. No, but what I'm trying to say to me is when I say check up, I mean if a girl texts me and I text her back, she keeps me updated on a day. That's to me it proves that she loves me. Does it make sense? Because she's got me on her mind and she gives me that attention. I don't need it every day. No, I don't need it every time.
Not like you're needy.
No, I'm not needy, but when I get them check up, that's my love language.
Let's just go back to it, right?
I'm drunk, by the way.
Yeah, you're definitely drunk 100. This is the truth.
This is
of the
not
matter.
tea in his cup, you know. This is gin and tonic.
Guys, sipping on some Henny.
Go on, say.
This is what I was gonna say,
I
right?
was tipsy at the start of the video, you know.
Pardon? You tipsy? Keep going.
Man got some munchies. Go, what say?
Keep going. The truth of the matter is, right? Human beings. I go back to this whole
Can't come
point.
back to get up tight. We're running out of tape. We're running out of tape. We're back to the dead yet.
Cool. In the beginning. No, I was saying as human beings, right? With the most, you can't predict this.
No, but forget what predictable parts.
No. It's a main point. It's a main point because people are unpredictable, and you cannot say you and your chick could have been perfect 365 for the next 6-7 years, and then for the next however many years, right? And then just one day you're not feeling her, and then it's just
Nah, you can't. I don't know if that's true.
Dude, it's possible.
What are you trying to say? I feel like when he's trying to say, I get where he's going with this. He's saying you can build somebody for so long, and then one day she did no.
No, I'm not saying that one day, but
that it builds up. It builds up. Okay, so and then one day she.
Exactly. Using that example of, obviously I wasn't there, but using to say the Jeff Bezos example, right? It's not a case of one thing happened or whatever. I don't know, but from what we understand from what we read about it, it wasn't a case of she did anything, he did anything. Just a case
Actually,
of
he cheated.
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, he cheated. From what I remember, he cheated.
Is this facts? Because this is.
You feel me? Like, I don't know about that.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure he cheated.
Let me say the
I
bit that
just
I
know
know
about the divorce case.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know they
happened.
got a divorce, and I know he said that wasn't anything that she did or whatever. She deserves what she did because she was part of the team and whatever. Because a lot of people are like, shit, why she getting 35 billion? Why is this? Blah, blah? Yo, dudes come out and said that, yo, she was part of my team. She helped me build this, so she deserves this and probably even more. You feel me, right?
Yeah.
And from, like I said, what I understand is a case of they just grew apart and they started seeing different people. So it's a case of, you know what, let's get our divorce and we'll still be amicable, which that does happen. Going back to the whole Leanne thing, you can have an amicable breakup.
Yeah.
And at the same time, you can have a bad breakup.
Yeah.
You know, sort of thing. And then going back to your point of playing games or whatever, I was using the example of, say you go out, I go out, whatever, we go out to live, go out to China, whatever. I meet the shorty, right? We're in the club, we're vibing, and this is it. I'm gonna paint the picture for you. We're vibing, we're chilling, you know, she's laughing, she's giving me all the indicators of interest, like she's grabbing me or whatever, she's touching me, whatever, like she's sitting right beside me, she's like, ha, whatever, cool. End of the night, cool, here's my number, here's your number. She goes, text me. All right, cool, I'm gonna text you. Obviously, now this might be playing games. You don't text her straight away. You don't text her maybe the next day, maybe the day after you text her. Like, hey, sure.
That's a good question. First, let's catch up there, just random. When is the best time to text?
I
Why do you
day
text
two.
and get a girl's number? I feel it's the energy the girl gives you.
I feel it's the energy the girl gives you.
But you
I
got
feel-
day two.
I'll always say day two.
What do you go? You love her. You got text up.
I do it.
Did you get home okay?
I do it pretty much straight away.
I used to do that.
I do it straight away, but
What do you straight away?
Straight
So
away.
you meet a girl in the club, you have a drink, you dance. That's how you dance. And then she goes to a girl, you got a number. When do you text her?
I'll probably text her the
Next
same
night.
night.
Same night.
Yeah. You know why? The same night, just so that.
Wait. There's some truth about this. The same night. I never knew about this theory. Tell us more.
This is new.
The same night. But when I say the same night, it's not like some long conversation.
Oh.
It's just a quick reminder of, this is me. Make sure you go to bed with me on your mind, type thing. And then the next day we'll have like a proper conversation.
That Congolese vibe. Congolese energy, yeah?
See,
Make sure you go to bed. Make sure you go to bed.
Can't just say the funny thing.
Make sure you go to bed thinking of me.
Make sure you go to bed thinking of me. The funny thing is, there's no right or wrong answer. Back in the day, younger tees, what I used to do when I get a shorty's number, younger tees, when I get a shorty's number, whatever, right? Killer.
He's a killer.
Oh shit. When we get a shorty's number, right? Or when I get a shorty's number and we're talking, this goes off the energy. Like when we leave the club or whatever, if I see her or say she comes to say bye, whatever, I'm gonna text her like when I leave, like maybe say 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Hope you got home safe, blah blah blah. Have a good night. Yeah, keep it quiet, right? And then she may text back that same night, or she may text back the day after. As I got older, the more I got to understand how girls move and whatever, I stopped doing that. Now I prefer to text a shorty, say on day 2, possibly day 1, but usually day 2, based on the energy that I got off her, based on the conversation or whatever. Some might see it as playing games or whatever. Why didn't you text her straight away? I feel like you can't come across too keen with girls.
I'll tell you why texting straight away or texting first is better. It's because
straight away.
Let's say, for example, like you said, right?
Yeah.
I meet a girl on a night out.
Yeah.
And then let's say, for example, I get home maybe like 3 in the morning. I'll drop a text when I get home, right? Before I go to bed, right? And the reason why, the reason why, listen. It's actually like
scientific.
Yeah, there's logic to this.
Cool. You tested it.
You drop a text first, right? So like maybe at 3 in the morning, whatever I said, it won't be anything like, hope you got home again, because to me that's a little bit too suppy kind of thing, right? I'll say something cheeky, right?
Yeah.
And I'll leave it there. Just off the top of my head right now, I can't think, but and then plus I'm tipsy. So I'll just say something right and leave it there.
Salute.
Now, more than likely, some of them will still reply on the same night because they'll still be away. Some of them will think I'll reply the next day. Right? When they reply the next day, you've now got the advantage because they're now waiting for your response. So you can chill and take your time as to whenever you want to reply back. You see what I'm trying to say? She's now on your time. So she's replied to your message, right? So you've left a message at 3 in the morning. Next day is now maybe like 11 o'clock by the time she replies, right? She replies and now she's waiting. She doesn't know when you're going to reply. It's literally the ball is in your court. See what I'm trying to say?
And what if she doesn't reply?
Boy, but if she doesn't, she doesn't. But I'm talking about
No,
she does.
I'm saying you send her that whole good night text or whatever. Because this is another thing, and this is why I said as I got older and started understanding. When you text a shorty, right, and she's drunk or whatever, she may forget that you text her.
Yeah.
She may forget it totally that you text her, right? But this is the thing with me, right? When I have a good rapport with the girl in the club or whatever, a conversation, whatever we spoke about in that conversation will be part of the text that I sent to her. So if we say we're talking about the podcast, whatever, I'm like, yo, so when are you coming on the podcast, blah, 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 this and that. Whatever joke she told me, like, oh, she's from this place, or she speaks this language. Like, those sort of things that come into the conversation. So she knows exactly who she's talking. Oh, it was that guy that I was talking to by the bar, who was wearing the swag, dress code. Cool. She knows who it is. Yeah. Now, if she's drunk, you send all of that at 3 a.m. in the morning, she's just be like, and she may not necessarily be rude, but her frame of mind is not ready to
You know, it's funny, right? Just say
what you're going to say. I just thought of what I would probably text.
Say what you're going to say.
Me being me, I probably would say something like, I know it's probably going to be a hard thing to do, but try not to dream of me too much tonight, or something like that, right? And just leave it at that. No, just something cheesy like that.
I know it's gonna be a hard thing to do,
my
but don't think about me too much.
It's too hard tonight.
Princess.
God damn.
Princess.
That was just off the top of my head. Like, something along those lines.
You know, I had a homie. Yeah, this was a circle. I had a homie.
You get.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say his name.
responses, bro.
I go say I just love hearing people's game because some games is different.
You know,
I've never sent a text like that.
I've never in my entire life.
What is that? What is that?
I hope. I know it goes. I know this is gonna be hard. But
I know it's gonna be hard. Don't think about too much.
You guys,
my emoji.
I just left the building.
Wait.
You said the GIF afterwards.
So in your guys' mind, that's bad.
I sent dick pics. Wait, listen, mate. It's 2020 right now. Just send a dick pic. Let them know what time it is.
Oh my man, please.
Let's just go
back. Let's just go back.
Premiership. We're going to art gallery. We're going for food. I'll go deep into it. The Champion League art gallery. Sunday, kick off the park. A dick pic.
Do you know the amount of girls I've spoken to that complain to me about the dick pics that they get?
Dude, 100%.
They are lying.
100%.
Listen,
no girl. You know what?
Let me explain you.
We can have a whole conversation. No girl in this world wants a dick pic from a guy she does not know.
Can I explain something to you? Do you know why guys send dick pics?
Why?
It works, damn it. That's why guys send dick pics. If it did work, nobody would send dick pics.
There's a whole club on you, man.
Girls, we're gonna have this. We need to have girls.
Listen.
We need to get girls here. We're gonna have this conversation. No. We're gonna.
No, before we get going, let me ask you this question, okay? Let me ask you, okay? Realistic this. Okay?
So you're them guys that they be complaining
about.
about.
Listen.
100.
Wow.
Listen,
I know him.
Listen.
I know guys like him.
Let me explain.
Keep going. Take a shot. You need to take a
First,
shot. Take a shot. Take a shot. Take a shot.
First of all,
take a shot. Eye to eye. Let's go.
Is that you?
That was weird.
I didn't get what you were doing the first time.
I know it did.
As soon as you look too comfortable.
Okay. So let's too comfortable. Listen, on the road.
This is him, bro.
No, listen.
Okay, wait. One question. Have you sent a dick pic?
Huh? I have like
Don't stutter. Don't stutter.
That's guilty. So like I turned up.
Don't stutter. Have you? Yes or no?
Wait.
Just say. Go.
Can I answer? I have with the girl
that's not really yes.
No.
Have you ever seen a dick pic?
Wait. No, you know when you're like, wait.
That's okay. You said yes already.
You don't need to explain.
What did you ask him? What was your question? And he said yes. That's all. It's a yes or no answer. Not I did because a rainy day.
What happened was
no. Everyone sent a dick pic when they flirt.
Everyone.
Not everyone. I've not.
Yeah, but
oh yeah.
I've not.
Oh yeah.
I've not. I have no reason to lie. So Lou, I have no reason to lie.
I
have no reason to lie.
Okay, no. So let me go back to
he's waving gin. I put that water down, man.
No. Listen. So go back to my point, right?
I'm like Irv Gotti. I fear no one. I have no reason to lie.
Listen.
You're a liar.
Listen.
Real talk.
You're a liar.
Listen.
So you think
no,
those swag? I'll sit down. Hey.
Listen.
It's just not my style.
Listen. I've never seen a dick pic.
I'm such a liar.
No, I'm being honest. I'm not being honest. I tried one, but I just didn't get it. I was like, I took a picture, and my toes were in there. I was like, oh, what am I doing?
You're telling me you've never flirted with a girl on sex? And I get.
I'm not good at that.
Wait.
I need to take my glasses.
He's my boy. He knows that. How many times I come to him like, look at this dick. I'm not good at that type of
and the conversation gets sexy, and you've never done that.
I've had conversations where you've said.
He said what?
That he's done it.
I don't know. Can we put a? I don't know.
Camera.
Are we censored? Are we censored? Because I had to take my glasses off for this one. There are a few conversations you talk.
Oh, he's drunk though.
I was like, on grape water.
We've had isn't that what they mix together?
No, why say go? Tell me.
I'm sure you said to me that a couple shows. So it was just banter.
Just bad. I'm not saying dick pic.
Never.
No, it's just on my life.
Never ever.
On my life.
Never ever.
On my life. I've never said dick pic in my life.
Cool.
But
if that's the case, so
listen, on my life, I've never said dick pic. But I'll tell you what, okay?
That's just a lie.
Listen, no, I'm on my life.
Nobody needs to say it's not a
wait. Listen, let me explain.
I've had sexual conversations, but I don't need to send a dick pic.
Wait, so has she never sent you pictures?
Yes.
Girls have sent
and
me
you
stuff.
don't replicate. You don't like.
I don't respond. No, I don't have to.
You guys are.
It's the truth though. Dude, but shorty,
I want to send a dick pic. I feel like as a man I should send a dick pic at this once in my life. Why are you laughing though? No, I feel like I should have it on my CV. I've sent a dick pic once. I want to though. And I'll be honest, this one girl, I was on it, but I tried, but I didn't know the angle, and I swear. You know what's funny is though? I'll tell you why my leg was up. I was sitting in the yard, right? I was watching TV. So I'm just texting, send me pictures, she goes, oh, send me something. So I just tried to, block this off. But I was on the sofa, so my feet were like this. That's what I'm saying. So what it was, I was watching TV like this.
So how did you take it?
When I did that. Yeah, but you know when you watch the TV and you got shorts on, but you got socks because it's cold? Some dead socks. So also, I took the picture, but my socks were in the picture. It's the
confidence didn't look like.
It didn't look like.
Confidence was hella low.
Ended up sending a picture of
I
his
think I was wearing rugby socks. Do you know rugby socks?
Yeah,
different colors. Different colors.
He ended up sending a picture of his
But let me go back to my point.
Also,
I don't believe that though.
Let me go back to my point.
I've never.
Listen. Let me go back to the point. My boy. This is my this is my boy. Okay, we don't talk that much anymore. And we used to talk about the game every day. So I call him what chick, whatever. And he used to love sending dick pics. That was his thing. Like he loved sending dick pics. He said his dick is circulating around the world. He didn't care. Like he was ruthless. He's like, I sent dick pics. Now this is the point I'm telling you about. He's my boy. We talk on the regular, right? And he'll call me like, yo. Listen. Now this is true story.
True story. And this is the thing. It's a true story.
And maybe if we fell out, but if we come friends again, I'll bring you on this podcast. And I love it.
We need to bring him back. And you'll be
like, you know what?
Yo, if you're watching this, Alberto, sorry. I know you fucked up. You're sorry.
I'll see you.
Wait. And if you're watching this and you got his dick pic out there, yeah, forward it through. I won't read it.
Pause.
Pause.
What? Why? Why would you say that?
So I was gonna say this is one point which I need to make. This was about when you were talking about girls playing games, right? And I was saying that we go to the club. I meet this chick in the club. She's really cool. We're vibing or whatever. This is a particular scenario. We're vibing. We're cool. It's me. It might be just me and her for maybe the whole night vibing or whatever. She goes, "Here's my number. Text me." Now, based on that scenario, in that case, I could probably text her the next day. So then like, hey, blah, 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 whatever it was we were talking about, boom, 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 we start a conversation. I could text her day 2 or whatever. Now, if in that scenario, after all that, she now gives me blue ticks, I'm thinking that sure you just came out here to play games in my scenario. Now, as a dude, I would say, blue ticks. she just came here to give you blue ticks. Now, as a dude that's got into this level that I'm on, it's a case of I understand, okay, cool. If the shorty is trying to play games, I'm gonna give her some space, right? If I see she's actually definitely trying to play games, I'm gonna just be like, yo, here's your number back. Because you get to a point, there's your number back. Because you get to a point where you know the type of shorties that you don't need to allow into your world or allow into your energy, sort of thing. And when you're a premium fellow, you'll be like, yo, I'm not trying to stop playing no games with you. The ability to take rejection, I think that comes with maturity. But I feel like that's something that you need to teach. Like, we kind of need to teach people that the ability to understand how to take rejection and conflict resolution. Those two things I feel are skills which are very much.
I think rejection is just how much you love yourself. There's no ability. It's just pride in yourself. Because sometimes don't let somebody reject you, make you feel like you're any worse. Does it make sense?
Yeah, 100%.
And I feel like that's what I'm saying to you. When I don't know about example of people, I'll probably say when I was younger, I'd get rejected. She could say anything to me. I didn't care because I know who I was.
I just say you got
But sometimes you grow up or you feel confidence is low, you feel depressed, and the girl could reject you and could mess you up.
Yeah, it could mess you up.
You know, she could tell, like I also said, I look at Mike, whatever his name is, Mike, for example, the way she rejected me could have done two things. It could have been like, wow, I'm actually terrible, I'm actually bad. Or you could say, you know what? It's your loss.
Yeah, exactly.
Watch me level up. And I feel rejection and heartbreak is always the best thing. Do you know why? Because two things make you become successful. Inspiration and desperation. And when you get Tony Robbins, by the way.
Tony Robbins.
When you get
Tony Robbins.
When a girl rejects you, it makes you become the best version of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to wrap it up. First, just to wrap it up, let's end this now. A blue tick. What does that mean?
When you text a shorty and she reads your messages.
What's the message behind a blue tick? A blue tick just means you're not priority.
Yes.
But we do want a girl. As any woman out there, please leave a comment and let us know what you mean when you leave a blue tick. But we think a blue tick means you're not number one priority.
Yeah.
Ghosting.
But the scenario is if you guys have had banter throughout and she's the one who's like, yo, you should holler at me. Let's keep this going. Blah blah blah. That's when it's rude.
Well, whether it's rude or not, we'll check what's the meaning of it. Being ghosted, meaning?
No ghosting. Holler at her.
I've had
Talk. If you're a guy, tell the shorty, yo, unfortunately, I ain't feeling you like that. I'm not just gonna walk away and not text you back. If you're a girl, holler the dude, be like, you know what? Yeah, you slid in my DMs or blah blah blah. I'm just not feeling you like that. I prefer you as a friend. The end. Simples.
I was gonna say as well, like, I wouldn't take rejection too hard because rejection is really just that person's inability to see your qualities in anything. So it's like just work on like displaying your qualities better. Yeah, I'd probably say
exactly. And I feel like remember we said last episode, when somebody rejects you, they might be just rejecting that moment.
At that time, yeah.
So don't take it serious. So if anybody out there listening to this, remember rejection. It just might not be your turn.
It's not your turn.
It just might not be your turn.
Yeah.
Keep it moving. You can listen. Somebody can love you.
Is key.
What's the word?
Leveling up is key on every scenario. Leveling up.
Always level up. And
key.
somebody cannot love you unless you love yourself.
100.
So you might get rejected, but always love yourself, and you probably end up getting what you need. And if you get a blue tick, don't let it go too hard. It's just not number one priority. You got to make yourself a priority. You can't force somebody to make you a priority. So work on yourself.
100.
That's actually, you know what? That's the whole point of this whole podcast today. Focus on yourself.
Level up on your own.
Does it make? We've just wasted so much time. We could have said from the beginning. Focus on you. Ghosting, rejection, blue tick. It don't mean crap. As long as you focus on yourself.
And
girls,
for the tick to be blue, they were bothered enough to read it.
Exactly.
I don't know about that.
Exactly.
I don't
Well, they were.
Yo,
How is it blue?
girls, we need to.
Man's like, she doesn't love me. But she read my message though. She read the message though.
Girls,
If
we
she
need to
didn't
do.
care, I thought she wouldn't even read it.
Girls, we need to do a conversation. We need to have this podcast again with another version where we have girls in, because at the moment it's just guys. We're just giving our point of views. Girls can have good reasons for blue ticks or whatever, but I don't think you guys can have good reasons for blue ticks than going to watch stories. To me, I just think that's weird. Me personally, I think that's weird. But hey.
I feel like it. I know it's Scott. He said it 3 times now. 3 times. I know, and I keep thinking,
That's nothing.
why you give me a blue tick and watch my story? Why you watch my story for? Let the girl
I'm not
know.
saying me specifically. I'm talking about the stories I've heard.
Hey.
Look, I'm talking French boy. French boy, you're talking.
Put your chin up, dude. Put your chin up. Put your chin up.
All the way up.
You know sometimes, but I always tell people, right, when stories, you see one thing I love about people's stories is a story is never a story. It's a message to somebody. I'm telling you straight. I figure when somebody puts a story, they go and look at the views and there's people that want to see that story. A story is always a message. The worst part is I thought the message was for me, but it was the other guy. There's the guy behind me. I thought subliminal to me. It was the guy behind me. So whenever there's a story, I feel every story is a message for somebody else. And that somebody is there waiting to see who views it and want you to see the story.
Definitely. Do you ever do it when when you post something on your story and then you check like who's viewed it to
That's
see
what I'm saying to you. This guy, this one here. This guy over
Wait,
here.
you don't do that?
If what? You put something
You post something on your story and then you go into like who's viewed it to see if that person has viewed it.
If there's a subliminal that's put out there for somebody to see it, that's a specific person.
No, I'm saying if you post something on your story,
yeah,
do you not check who's viewed it?
Yeah, you check
like,
to
that's what I'm
see.
saying.
Yeah, everybody checks to see.
That's the same question.
No, but looking for that specific person.
Why is he asking the question the same way, but we'll give the right answer and still say the same thing? So we don't put a story. No, when you put a story.
Because I thought his answer was different to what I was asking.
But yeah, guys. So last words. 10 seconds, quickly. Last words.
Looking forward to to this conversation with the girls.
Okay.
And see how that goes, and the bunch of other topics just from this that we're gonna spin off on.
We couldn't even go into the other segments because obviously this was like a very long, fruitful topic, so we had to like give it the full video podcast.
And just have a lovely week, and we'll see you guys next time. Trust your heart.
Ladies, y'all. Trust your heart, y'all. It's a wrap.
I like that. Trust your heart, yo.
Just your art, y'all. Shouties.